tracks quite moving around on the track a bit, but yeah, it was a good ride, lots of restarts, and you know the fitness level's right up there with me, so I was really pushing that. But good on the other guys winning, the Carl Cox team, they're putting on a good show, doing a lot for our sport, so good on them, and we'll just try our best in the next one again.
All right, I understand there's a sweepstake going on. Is it true, the rumour you lost 5 kgs over the winter?
Actually, I lost 65 kgs, the wife divorced me.
Hey, that's getting worse. Oh, terrible, terrible. Astrid, hey, congrats. Is he still as bad on the bike as he is off the bike?
Yep, it's fucking loose.
Oh, there we go. Did you hear the English or the French, whatever it is? Hey, but was it good to be back?
It's awesome to be back, yep.
Well, here they are, lady before gentleman, Tracy, just watching you guys out there. The elegance of you tucked behind that fairing. How much faith have you got in that man in front of you?
Well, you have to have a lot, I think, 110% really, because, you know, I'm just sitting there. He's doing all the hard work, so, yeah, I took my hat off to him today. He rode that brilliantly.
No, excuse me, you did it well. That's what sidecars are, a team effort. Hey, look, fantastic out there, but what about having good guys like this to race against? That's super exciting, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. All part of the team, you know. It doesn't matter who wins, we just want to have a good race between us, and, you know, just having them here has raised the level in New Zealand of sidecar racing. Obviously with Carl and Gavin being involved, we know we wouldn't be able to do it without them, and, you know, Carl's come over to watch us, and it's just awesome to have him here and have the support, because we're extremely lucky.
Here we are indeed. Give her a rousing round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy Bryan, fantastic. Yeah, loving it, loving it. Well done, Barry, another outstanding effort. How's the machine performing this year?
This thing goes so well. I mean, it's probably one of the best machines in the world, to be honest, as a Formula One bike. So we're very, very lucky to be able to ride this thing.
What's it like when you've got to know what those guys are doing? That's the smaller unit, so we can see they outmaneuver you on the corners. But how have you got to... You literally just can't sort of slipstream and pull out quickly to get past them on a straight, because you've got a machine that's twice as wide as a conventional motorcycle.
Yeah, well, the little 600s are very nimble through the infield. Obviously, with a lot more power, we have a bit of trouble just to get this thing round the infield quite as quickly as these guys. But obviously on the straight, we've got the advantage, so we can just sit there and tootle around the infield and go by down the straight. So it makes it a bit easier for us. But I mean, they rode the wheels off that.
I've seen all the people hearing the cheering, and it's sounding great.
Yeah, it's great. The field of sidecars here this year is just outstanding. I mean, we've never seen this many as here before in New Zealand, so, and the quality of field is so good at the minute, so it's great to see.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Barry Smith, another outstanding effort. Back to you, Spider. Sorry we're taking some of the racing, but we love Spidecars.
Yeah, okay, folks, and plenty of racing going on out here still in the Lindsay Tate Associated Accountants, Pre89 Junior and Pre89 Senior. No surprises, Glenn Scatchew out in the front. He goes into turn 1. I noticed out of turn 2 there he got a bit of a high side drama going on there, lost the rear end and set it up there. He's obviously pushing the scene to the limit. He's qualified many seconds ahead of second place there, Matt Eagleton. As we see Glenn go through, takes a tight line through turn 2, gets through there smoothly. Looking out for the post-classic senior lap record of 132.347 or 133.324 at the moment. 5 seconds a lap quicker than Matt Eagleton, and already a 9.3 second buffer, 9.337 seconds. So there it is, first into turn out of turn 7. That is Glenn Scatchell. Second, Matt Eagleton comes into that corner. We look a long way back to SJ Cavell, and then it's Patrick Nelsbaum. He bought this bike. Had a DNF in the last race, not sure what happens. We go back in behind him, and it is John Liu from the Hawke's Bay on 88. Dean Bentley, the first of the smaller bikes, the junior bikes here on 11, followed by Mark Kay. And in behind him, Scotty Finlay, Terry Moran, Tony Skillars, Shane Lowry, Stephen Gregg, Mark McKenzie, Malcolm McDonald, and Todd Ackroyd. 15 bikes out there in the field. Actually, I've just got to get some paperwork organised back into it. So we had 18 people qualify for this class, just 15 on the track out there. Not quite on lap record time at the moment for Glenn Scatchell, but that's a lap record that's been held since this morning. He said it's 132.347, 133.072. So here he comes onto the front straight there with 3 laps to go of the 6-lap race. In fact, he's gone off the front straight. out of turn 2. That's how hot the pace is. And getting quicker and quicker all the time. 137.937 for Matt Eagleton on the 583 machine. That's the Yamaha FZR1000. It's the Yamaha FZR1000 in the bike out in the front. It's an Italian Bimota chassis. I can't remember the exact names, but BIMA. First two initials of the three designers of these bikes. I know it is, the TA is Tamburini. I must look that one up. So Yamaha engines in the first three, and then we go back to Patrick Nussbaum with the Kawasaki. You can see him coming out of coming into turn 6, going through turn 6. You'll see his dreadlocks waving in there on the 911 machine. Tell you who's closing in on him quite a bit, quite substantially, is in there on the 88 Suzuki GSXR. Dean Bentley, and Dean Bentley is quite a bit ahead of who's that? Sorry, Scotty Finlay. These are the two first of the junior bikes, both wearing the number 11. Dean Bentley has actually won here in the Pro Twins class about 4 seasons ago at the New Zealand Superbike Championship. So here comes Glenn Scatchell onto the front straight on this beautiful Bimota, wearing the number 47. Got 2 bikes in the pits, 2 of these bikes, one set up for the wet weather, and that is wearing the letter G. That's the bike that he used at Eastern Creek, and of course won an international number. Already coming through lappers at the moment. Glenn Scatchell goes through, looking out from Matt Eagleton there on the 583 machine. There he is, goes through the start-finish line on the beautifully presented blue machine. Normally his brother is here as well, but not here at the moment. 102 SJ Cavill goes through there. So senior. Then we've got 2 of the juniors beating it up on the track there. And Dean Bentley, did Dean Bentley go through there? No, Dean's had a problem there and been passed by Scott Finlay. Yes, definitely. Dean has moved down, but he is still on the track. That looks like an overshoot to me, the amount of ground he's lost, because there was 100 metres in it a lap or so ago, and now it's about 150 metres the other way around. I did mention earlier on that Dean Bentley was having some sort of gearbox issue, went down from 3rd into 1st, and he wasn't like that, so he had to change his riding style to cope with that. Right now, Scotty Finlay. It's to be John Louis there. They're coming into turn 7 here at Taupo. We're looking over the gliders waiting to be taken off there. The tow plane turns up. That's somebody else's problem, not ours. Over to the back, and over right to the back of the circuit where they disappear out of sight, and Glenn Scatchell has already done that and coming onto the front straight. That beautiful bike coming out, the white flag, the final lap of the Lindsay Tate and Associates post-classic class. Up to 600cc for the juniors and 601 to, I think, 1301 cc's for the senior bike. So Glenn Scatchell, what it is, he's slowed down, not too much, 133.072 and dropped into 133.465 for the final lap of this race. Matt 83 comes along the front straight in second place. As I said, another Yamaha engine, and SJ Cavell on the Pre89 senior bike comes along there. Patrick Nussbaum on it, still holding it. Where is this battle between Scott Finlay and Dean Bentley? About the same distance they had in the last lap, about the same distance. We had 2.2 seconds. We'll see what the timing screen tells us. Finlay goes through doing double duties on this bike, doing post-classics as well. Now that's a 4-second gap, so something wrong with Dean Bentley's bike, I am sure. Best lap, 140, the 142.7s at the moment, so he'll know it's not worth extending his, risking putting his neck on the line to reel in Scotty Finlay, both running the number 11 machines there. Bimota out in the front, 47, Glenn Scatchell, also racing in the Superbike class. He went off in turn 1 there into the kitty litter, but didn't fall off, so that was a lucky save for him. 84 goes through. That is Shane Lowry, the barrister from Hamilton, on another one of those beautiful Bimotas. This is a 400 chassis bike with a 600cc engine squeezed into it. 396 goes through, and I think that is 396. Can't see him on my list. Don't have the other list in front of me, so 396. There it is. Glenn Scatchell pops a wheelie across the start-finish line to take the win. Looking out for that Yamaha, the blue bikes, the second and third place, 583 and a 102. There's 583 coming down off the long straight here. Dean flicks it to the right and then into, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. It's a left then right. I've got to turn it on. I'm not a sidecar driver, thanks Terry Stevenson, but passenger thanks. Just do the easy job, as Neil Ritchie put it. There's a good second place. Third place, 102, S.J. Cavell takes that checkered flag for the final podium there. Patrick Nussbaum comes on to the front straight, does he? Oh, yeah, oh, look at that wheelie from him, 911. We've heard about his wheelies before. At 88, John Lewis. Scotty Finlay goes through, looking out for Dean Bentley, as Dean had an issue there. Dean goes through there, slowing down over the start-finish line. He is in 7th spot. Mark Hay in 54. On 54 in 8th spot there, looking out too for Wellington carpet layer flooring specialist Terry Moran there on the 82 machine. I think this is a ZZR 600 Kawasaki. 46 goes through the two-stroke. 46 not appearing on my screen. Not appearing on my screen, folks. So excellent racing. You can